Hello. What if I told you that a few small but powerful tweaks to your social media strategy will result in greater business revenue? My name is Crystal Washington, and I'm a technology strategist and futurist, and I'm partnering with the Meridian Technology Center as well as the Stillwater Chamber of Commerce to bring you a workshop on January 23rd called Getting the Most Out of Social Media. Now, at this workshop, we're going to be looking at how to create a strategy that works. Again, I'm very practical, numbers focused. At the end of the day, it's not just about increasing people's knowledge of what you're doing. At the end of the day, if you're not getting more orders, more customers through the door, if you're not getting more conversions, what's the point? So don't take my word from it. I actually have a few quotes from people who have attended workshops with me in the past. I'm going to read two of them to you. The first one is from T. Edwards, who's the digital project manager of the Philadelphia Tribune newspaper. Now, what T said was, we immediately went to work on new social media strategy for phillytrib.com based on what we heard from Crystal's workshop. After 8 months of activity, we've organically quadrupled our followers on Twitter and our likes on Facebook. phillytrib.com has reported a 61% increase in average unique visits per month and a 41% increase in average total page views per month. Now that's value. Now, why is this extremely valuable to them? Because newspapers can charge advertisers based on the amount of traffic that their websites receive. And so I think you can see through the tips and implementing those immediately, T was able to report back 8 months later and tell me about their results. But some of the results from my workshops don't actually take 8 months. This is actually another one of my favorite ones. So Sid Walker, an agent with Remax, sat in on one of my programs last year, and he immediately sent me this email the day after my workshop. He said, "Thanks again for the introduction to Nextdoor. I downloaded it in your session, and within the first half hour," he's still in the session, y'all, "I scheduled a listing appointment with a new contact for this Saturday. You rock." And really, he rocks because he implemented what I told him to do when I was doing a workshop specifically for realtors. And so here's the thing. I talked about a newspaper. I talked about a realtor's results. It really doesn't matter what kind of business that you're in, because again, the technology tips that you're going to receive with social media are very practical. Now, the great thing about this is you are going to walk away with action steps that you, or possibly your team, if you bring your team with you, can use immediately to start seeing and measuring results. And so, if you're ready to take your business social media to the next level, you're ready to get more results, I highly suggest that you sign up for the workshop on January 23rd. And what makes this workshop so amazing is that when we were planning it, we said, you know what? Yes, it's going to be a live webinar the first hour, but how do we bring that value home? Because we've all attended workshops or that are live webinars. You get great information and then you get busy. You start doing stuff. And so this is going to be different, because you're going to be there. You see the live webinar that's going to be an hour long, where I give you content, I give you tips, I tell you things you need to consider for your social media strategy. And then after that, you're actually going to participate in an hour and 15-minute live facilitated workshop where you're going to be guided through a series of questions to start building that strategy that very day, so you can walk away using it. But it doesn't just stop there, because at the end of the day, once you start working on something, that's when all those questions and that information that's been percolating, that's when it kind of pops up and you might need a little bit more of assistance. So guess what? I pop back in after that hour and 15 minutes to answer any questions that you have. We have another 45 minutes together where I answer your individual questions and make sure that you walk away not only with a plan, but an understanding of that plan. So take advantage of this opportunity that the Meridian Technology Center and the Stillwater Chamber of Commerce have given you. It is a wonderful, wonderful deal, because I can tell you from experience, I've had other organizations bring me in and they tend to charge much, much more than what you're going to pay for this, and you're actually going to walk away with strategy in hand. So I hope I have an opportunity to see you and talk to you on January 23rd. Make sure that you register today.